WideSide Sports. WideSide football and other sports sometimes, but not really because they suck. Dude, Saturday, I was driving back from my brother's. College football Saturday.
Yeah.
Pretty decent schedule. I mean, like, there was some shit going on.
Yeah.
I was driving back to the house, and I had it on ESPN radio. It's like, 6:30.
Okay.
Like, the afternoon session games are in and up, and there were some good games going on.
Yeah.
They're playing it. It's an NBA show.
Are you serious?
It's like, it's college football Saturday.
Fuck the NBA.
Why is nobody listening to ESPN radio? It's because you do shit like this.
Yeah, no.
It was like an NBA podcast. It wasn't live. It was like one they were re-airing. It's like, you don't have anybody that can talk football?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're in football season.
Yeah.
Like, the NBA is fucking off season still.
Yeah. Hasn't started.
Like, what are we?
Yeah, that's stupid.
You piss me off when you have baseball shows, but I understand they're in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking NBA show on college football Saturday, week 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey,
that's so annoying. I don't listen to the radio all that much, so I don't feel your pain. But it's ESPN radio, Saturday evening, and the NBA is on. No wonder nobody listens to the radio.
It's like, our listeners are down. Yeah, it's because nobody gives a fuck about the NBA. Their TV numbers suck.
Mm-hmm.
They have really good Twitter numbers because they allow their clips out there.
Yeah.
Unlike golf and baseball. It's like, nope, can't use that. Well, you don't want anybody to see your shit? Because,
you have to watch the game to see
You need to watch the game for 3 hours. This guy spits.
I haven't watched one playoff baseball pitch.
Me neither. I mean,
I don't even know who's in. I don't even know who made the playoffs.
I don't even know what teams there are anymore. I didn't even realize they still had a team. They have uniforms?
Uniforms and everything.
Jesus.
Oh, man.
I probably looked that up 90 times when he's like, I make league minimum.
Yeah.
About what that is.
Uh-huh.
And it's like 1988-ish.
Yeah.
Like $90,000.
Yeah, and he acts like he's living in a trailer.
Like, you're living in Cleveland on $90,000 in 1988. You're making like fucking $400,000 right now.
Exactly.
Of like, what are you
doing?
Like,
shirts unbuttoned.
Yeah, we have 2 guys making league minimum sharing an apartment that looks like it was fucking half burnt down. Of like, what?
I know.
What are we acting like here?
It's funny that because I think of the same thing because it's you try and follow the story because you're like, oh yeah, he's poor, he's just getting enough money to retire. And it's like, motherfucker's making way more than everybody else.
He's a fucking single A. Fucking like
exactly. And he's dating a girl that has an elevator all the way up to her room.
Yeah. Well, that was her.
Oh, that was the boyfriend.
That's the guy she was cheating on.
Yes.
I love it. It's like, oh, you were cheating on me, and then she cheats on her.
Yeah. You guys deserve each other.
It's back.
You know what? I don't even know. A mini series is absolutely fantastic that I rewatched a few weeks ago. The Hatfields and the McCoys.
Oh yeah,
that is fantastic. I remember watching it when it first went on TV. I think I was like a sophomore in high school, but I rewatched. They put it on Netflix. I rewatched. I was like, God, it was good. God, it was good.
With Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
And there's that really funny part where they're getting chased on that side of that mountain with the dog.
Yeah. Super funny.
Yeah.
Super funny. Super funny. That poor dog.
A lot of dog lovers out there just going, wait, what the fuck, man?
Talking about Tom Berenger reminded me that I watched the Hatfields and McCoys.
Yeah. Yeah, why? I don't know why he's not in the movie, is he?
Yeah, he's in the Hatfields and McCoys.
Who does he play?
He plays the the dirty uncle to the Hatfields.
They're all dirty.
like the one who has the dog. He's the one who shoots the dog.
You know what the funny thing is about that whole fucking thing? Because I've watched that miniseries and I've watched the documentary that he narrates. But because Kevin Costner plays the role that he plays, I'm on their side.
Yeah.
It's like the others. I can't remember who plays the
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
Paxton.
I mean, I like you, but
yeah, Bill Paxton. It's I don't know.
This is Kevin Costner. I'm on their side.
100%.
I think, was he a McCoy or a Hatfield? He was a Hatfield.
Yeah.
So I'm on the Hatfield side.
The Bill Paxton side, like, it always cracks me up because he played it so well because he's already fucking goofy anyway. He's just got that goofy look to him. And then his accent, because he's not Southern, but everything he's in, he's got that drawl to it for some reason. And I'm like, dude, do you realize, like, you killed their brother? Like,
yeah.
I mean, like, do you realize that?
Dude.
In the middle of just an open market?
The amount of murders that happen over a fucking pig.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I understand, like, pigs are very valuable.
Yeah.
But let's not forget how many humans got killed over because they couldn't identify the ear tag on a pig.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Jesus.
He didn't have my back during the war.
This went on for a long time.
Yeah. How many people died over nothing? Yeah. It's tough.
So I think I tracked it back. I can't remember which grandparent was. Like, you can track it back, and it's, how many greats it was, but from that area of a McCoy.
Yeah.
I'm still on the Hatfield side because Kevin Costner. Fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys. It's Kevin fucking Costner. He's going to be winning.
I feel like he did win.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Because the one guy went nuts.
Wouldn't it have been a thing if Kevin Costner would have taken the McCoy role and then been a loser?
Yeah.
He's sitting on that porch. Oh, they're killing my brother again. Heads up. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
This is just like they sneak up with fucking muskets.
Yeah.
I love that. Just fucking doing drive-bys.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. Basically, like you have your homesteads, and then you have to move into cabins in the woods to fucking hide for like the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Of like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Over nothing.
Hey, man, if I give you $4, can we just call this off?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
you can have one of my daughters too, okay? Let me just clear the air here. I don't need anybody else to die.
Just knock it off. You guys are being out of control.
Stop it.
Jesus.
Everybody stop it.
Fucking toxic male.
Yeah. No, but it's really good.
It's fantastic.
It is really good. Those I'm a big Western guy, so anything of that time is I love that one. The Netflix has another one. It's called Godless, and it's really good too.
Yeah,
like a Western-y, like a mine, like the mining town and things like that. It's really good.
Like, I'm very specific on my Westerns.
Oh yeah.
Like, I only like a few.
Okay.
Like, obviously, Tombstone.
Tombstone's the best one.
Obviously.
I mean, that's
310 to Yuma.
Oh, fantastic.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
True Grit.
No, I don't like that one either. I like Jeff Bridges. I don't like him there because I feel like he's yelling for no reason in the whole movie.
Yeah.
The whole movie is just yelling.
Like Young Guns. Fucking love Young Guns.
Young Guns is good. Yeah.
But other than that, like, just to watch like Western, and it's like, okay.
I like the more modern West. I like the one
Wild,
with
Wild
Brad.
West.
Yeah, exactly. I don't hate that one.
I don't either. Like, people shit all over that movie. It's like, it's a pretty good movie. I mean,
shit, I forgot it. Oh man. Oh, like the remake of the Magnificent Seven. Did you like that one with Denzel? Chris Pratt is in it.
Oh yeah, that was okay.
It was a good one.
Yeah,
I like those ones. Or the one of my favorite ones that I don't think a lot of people have seen it is the Brad Pitt plays Jesse James. The assassination of Jesse James by
the coward.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah,
I
thought he was going to make it. Spoiler alert with the title.
What do you mean he dies? You believe it?
Fuck Casey Affleck, fucking shoot him in the head while he's hanging a picture.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
An asshole. I didn't realize how much like good shit Casey Affleck is in.
A lot of good shit.
A lot of good movies.
The funny thing I love, like the whole Jesse James thing of like his story, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like he, like not a good fucking
not a good
dude.
guy at all. No.
Also was trying to raise money to start the Civil War again because he was for the South.
Not a good human being.
But everybody's like, yeah, Jesse James. It's like, what?
No, probably not.
Not a good fucking dude.
Not at all.
It's amazing. I love those whole things of like, Machine Gun Kelly and Bonnie and Clyde. It's like, they killed a lot of people that were just fucking random. Hey, we're robbing this bank. You're dead.
Everybody
John
dies.
Dillinger.
Yeah, everybody dies.
We live in a town that the sheriff got killed by John Dillinger.
You know?
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, he's so dreamy. What?
What? He's murdering.
That's a whole other thing on its own. Of like
the gangsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched the one about Whitey Bulger with Johnny
Black
Depp.
Mass.
Yeah, that one was okay.
Yeah.
Oh, not the best. Not the best gangster one.
I think my favorite Whitey Bulger thing is obviously when you do that, you have to come up with a way to not get hit with tax evasion.
Yeah.
So obviously he had to come up with schemes to show that he had money.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a known thing. Like if you hit decent sized lottery tickets or whatever, he'd pay you for the ticket.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like he won the fucking lottery like fucking 22 times.
I think my favorite thing in the movie is Whitey Bulger looks like he's 97.
Yeah.
And his wife's like 30.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a horrible discrepancy of the age difference here.
Yeah. And like Johnny Depp went too fucking far with hey man, like I understand the character and stuff, but like that's not him at all.
Yeah, no. No, it didn't.
Didn't look like him.
No.
Made his eyes look black.
Yeah.
That's not real.
No.
It's still like
the Dillinger movie's good though.
Public Enemy number one.
Yeah.
The start of the FBI, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that one. That one was okay.
But like the Bulger thing too of like just randomly ggets arrested in California, living in an apartment like fucking 20 years later. Like, and I love that wherever they had the I think it was last year or whatever, the US Open, it was at the golf course where he killed the guy in the parking lot.
Yeah,
It's like coming into US Open coverage 30 years ago or 50 years ago. This is a famous parking lot.
Yeah.
Well, let's tone it down on what we're doing here.
You're golfing.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. I started Gen V, the spinoff of The Boys.
Oh, I seen that listed.
It's good.
Is it?
It's good, yeah. I like it. I like it a
haven't
lot.
started yet.
I don't know.
Is it like a college kind of thing?
Yeah, but not really. I mean, it is.
I mean, but like a youth.
Yeah,
like,
they're in like it's a school for soups and everything, and it's good. It's still got your boys the boys comedy in it, and then like some new powers and everything, and that was really good. They gave you 4 episodes, and then I don't know when the new ones come out. I don't know if they come out Wednesday night or they come out Thursday morning. I don't know when they do it, but
yeah, I'll probably wait another week or two to
because they're not they're like hour long or something like that. They're not very long. They go fast, and some of the new powers are pretty cool. I won't say anything. I won't spoil anything, but no, they're cool. I like it a lot. Good stuff.
Nice. Something to look forward to.
Yeah, because I don't know when the new Boys is coming out.
It's been pushed to like December maybe.
Oh, really?
It's like this has been like 2 years.
So they're gonna put the Boys and Reacher out at the same time.
Something like that.
That's cool. Give me a lot of stuff to watch, but I'm gonna burn.
In the wintertime, I need stuff, but because there hadn't been No,
there hadn't been much.
Like I kind of watched that Welcome to Wrexham.
Oh
the soccer team. But it's like they try to do it kind of like how the NFL does it. It's like, yeah, but like you guys are so slow at your fucking editing and when you put this out, like they're already in the new season and you're showing
last year's stuff. It's like, that's not
like the lead up is obviously they qualify and they get promoted.
Mm-hmm.
They're already in the next league, and like the first episodes just dropped of that. Of like, hey, you got to
be faster.
Like you need to be doing this as it's going.
Yeah.
But it's it's background fodder for TikTok. I mean, turn that on. Okay, let's watch some videos, dude. And I've had a loop in my feed. This fucking guy. I don't know how Zoom works. I've never been on Zoom.
Yeah,
but I assume apparently there must just be like some like you can just hop into some like they're unsecured or whatever.
I think so. Yeah, you can.
This fucking guy
just goes,
and it's like old people book clubs and shit. And he'll just pop in and just fucking hit the ground running. This is the first one I seen. And I'm going to say, when I say old people, I don't mean like 70s, but like there's some 50s, 60s in there, but there's also some 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
And he just pops in, and the first thing he says, he pops up on the screen and is like, how to titty fuck a bitch with small titties. What you need to do, and he never stops and just gives this whole description of how to titty fuck. Okay. And there's always an old guy, because like obviously he'll cut to the one of like an old guy laughing. Yeah. And it's mostly the guys are laughing. Then there's another guy that's like he's taking fucking notes almost. Then there's a woman like, we need to turn. Oh my God, we need to. And then there's always a girl that's like 30s or so that seems intrigued. It's like, dude, and I mean,
buddy,
I must have seen fucking 20 of them where he just keeps popping in, and it's just
going on a rant.
Always.
That's funny.
It's like fucking how to give a girl a Houdini if like you act like you came and then you spin her around and then you come in her face. I mean, it's all and they can't figure out how to mute him, or how to kick him out, and he just keeps, and you'll see people start popping off the screen of like
getting out of the
just
zoo.
Fucking. I mean,
let it happen.
It's funny. Just let it happen. Just let it fucking happen.
That's funny. That's a good idea, though.
Phenomenal.
What a good idea. How bored are you that you're like, you know what would be funny?
But it is
just
like
hop in these random Zooms.
It just, I mean, like. They start yelling because there's always somebody yelling, and he just doesn't even. I mean, just fucking cruises right through it.
That's funny. That's good.
It's one of my new favorite
things to get on. That's good. That's good stuff.
How to titty fuck a bitch with small titties. Yeah. What you're going to do is you can't have her lay on her back, or if she does lay on her back, you got to get on the head side and pull it up from her side. It's like, Jesus. And I mean, he's got it. And then he ends all of them with like, game be game.
Yeah. Game be game. That's good. That's good.
Those are my favorite.
That's funny.
Like I love, because it's kind of the practical joke shit. And you get in these things. I don't like the ones like that are at stores and where they're fucking with people.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hey, don't like the fart ones are funny as shit.
Don't
except
touch
the ones
people.
Like when they walk in a elevator and like rip a fart of like, hey, that's not.
Yeah.
Like you're fucking somebody's day up.
Yeah, exactly.
The joke they should be able to laugh at it when they find out it's a joke.
Uh-huh.
But these guys, they just do sound effects. And they park in a van with like a speaker.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously they're filming, and they just, like girl walking, and they'd be like, boop, boop, on every step, and she'll fucking stop. Then, like there's a lady sitting on like licking an ice cream cone, and the guy's just like, just like, and you just see him every time. She's just like,
that's funny. Those are good.
Yeah, it's like, man, that'd be a fun life to live.
It would be.
Wish I could do sound effects.
I have nothing else to do. I want to do this.
This is what I'm going to do. Going to get a ton of views.
Mm-hmm.
I did have one kind of about the end of a day where the employees like met the real me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm fucking tired all the time now.
Yeah.
And I say shit.
Yeah.
And it's there's probably 4 or 5 of them around, and they go, hey, where's so-and-so? He's on 12. What's he doing? I said, he's up by that tree. What's he doing at that tree? I said, hey, he went on the other side of the member. He's sucking his dick. And I mean, everybody's face like, what? And it just like, hey, I'm not having a conversation with normal people. He's raking up walnuts. That's what he's doing. Hey, he's sucking a dick.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to like stupidity is really starting to bug me.
Yeah. Welcome.
And it's not, I have a decent amount of patience for it where I'll just like walk away, but I'm in the gas station down here and there's a new guy working the register. I've never seen him before, younger kid. And I'm wearing a Broncos shirt. This is a Sunday.
Ugh.
Yeah, don't get me started. Don't get me started. go in there, and he went, "Oh man, I feel bad for you." And I was like, "Yeah, why?" And he goes, "Are you? Oh." He goes, "Oh, are you a Broncos fan?" And I went, "No." And he goes, "Oh, okay. But you're wearing their shirt." I said, "I'm just messing with you, man. Yeah, I'm a Broncos fan." He goes, "Oh." He goes, "Russell Wilson, he sucks, huh?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, that's why I feel bad for you." And I was like, I know, dude. I know. I'm joking with you as well." He goes, "Oh, okay. So why are they bad?" I'm like, you just like trying to have like this, like, I'm like, well, I said, "Do you have a favorite team?" "No, I don't really watch football." I'm like, "Okay, I'll just buy my stuff now and leave." I'm like, what the hell just happened with this conversation with this dude? Why are you, like, I get it. You're just trying to pass the time. You're probably bored, but holy shit, man. So then I go in the net. I mean, it's like 2 or 3 days later. I'm wearing my school stuff.
Yeah.
Got a school. He goes, "Oh man, that's pretty far. You're pretty far away from there, huh?" I went, "No, like 15 minutes." He goes, "Oh, no, you're farther away than that." I'm like, "Maybe 20 at the max." He goes, "Nah, no, you're way farther away than that." I said, "I drive there every day from this location." "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "I don't know if I believe you, man." I'm like, "I'm just going to get my stuff." I'm like, I fucking work there. How are you supposed to tell me how far away I am from it?
How big do you think this fucking town is?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's on the outskirts. I can go around the town.
Exactly. And I'm like, I was just like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Like, I need to go in there with just like a plain black shirt and do nothing. Don't make eye contact. Like, my God. And you can tell he's got one of the memories where he doesn't recognize the customers.
Yeah.
Because like, I can tell he just does this to everybody. You know what I mean? He's not just picking out me to have a conversation with. He's just doing it to everybody. I'm like, you're holding up the line. Like, let's go. Quit having a conversation. But somebody paid in like change. And they got like the 69-cent Polar Pop or whatever and paid in quarters. And he's like, "Huh, change, huh? You don't have $1?" And I'm like, they have change, dude. Just take the fucking
Why, so you can give me change back?
Yeah. I'm like, he's giving you exact
You have $1?
change.
Give me back?
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, stop commenting on people's stuff.
That's like the next time you just gotta, "Hey man, I feel embarrassed for you." It's like, "Hey man, that was a video I sent my wife. It was not supposed to go out to the public."
Fuck with him.
There's another small dick joke.
Yeah. How do you know what my dick looks like?
It's I don't think you like the movie, the Kingpin.
I like the movie Kingpin.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the other one of your roommates that didn't like it, which he's an idiot anyways. Of just when he's sitting there and just flies out and, "Who you calling a psychopath?"
Yeah.
That's like, "Hey, I feel embarrassed for you. Who you calling a psychopath?" Like, if you do something, he might not ever talk to you again.
Oh yeah. God.
That gets me. I don't have any patience, I guess.
Yeah.
But every morning it's the same thing. Like, either that or when I stop at the gas station I go to, there's like 2 employees of the 6 or 7 that work there.
Yeah.
That, like, everyone does the same thing. "How you doing?"
Yeah.
"Hey, nice weather out there today." It's like, "Hey, there's fucking 12 people in this line. You're the only one working?"
Yeah.
Maybe not have a conversation with everybody.
Just scan everything.
Just trying to live my fucking life here.
Yeah. I hate that. Hey, the restaurant, the waiter's talking to me too.
Yeah.
Like, just let me go. If my drink's low, just bring me one. Yeah. I'm not going to be mad at you for bringing me more to drink.
Yeah.
But
you sure you want more? Yeah.
Yeah.
Big boy.
The glass. Yeah. The glass is empty. Do you want another one? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
That's the one thing. Obviously, watching reaction videos and stuff like that of British people freaking out when they come to America about the free refill thing. I can't imagine not having.
No.
So you go to a restaurant, you just get a soda, and that's it.
No, I couldn't.
If you want another one, it's another fucking $3.
No way I could.
What are we?
Yeah.
What are we?
Yeah.
Is this fucking communist Russia?
Yeah,
what,
exactly.
what are we?
Who the hell pays for refills?
Yeah.
I get a pop. I want more than just the one pop. There's no way I'm just drinking one pop the whole dinner.
So you want to eat these 10 wings and only have a drink?
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck?
You get the hell out of here.
And by 10, I mean 20.
Yeah. I got another bowl here.
Forget I wasn't in a drive-thru. You can see me. I fake like I have more people here. Yeah. Give me a number 2 and a number 7. Oh, somebody else just got in the car. Make it a number 10.
Oh, man.
So I guess I go to the start of my day. Ooh, buddy. It was 4 o'clock this morning at the shop by myself. Yeah. Closest ever.
Really?
And by I mean, like you can't get any closer.
Uh-huh.
Physically cannot get any closer. And I mean, like, by the laws of science.
Yeah.
Like, before I go out, let's take a trip over to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
No big deal. Walk in. I thought I shit my pants in the bathroom. Dude, like, oh my God, do I have to go home? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
That was you making that sound.
Sorry.
That time. Nice. At least it wasn't me.
Yeah.
But, dude, because the lid is always down.
Yeah.
So did you just unhook your mic?
Going out now, too?
Yeah. Nope. Hand me your mic.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay,
good.
there we go.
So I bend down a little bit to just lift the lid up.
Yeah.
And it started coming out. like, oh no. And, give it the old fucking squeeze.
Uh-huh.
And this is how I say it's the closest ever.
Yeah.
Was outside of the sphincter.
Yeah.
Hadn't touched the pants yet.
Oh.
Of like, I did, but I also didn't.
Yeah.
It was like, it was like that. Hey, I'm fine. And it's like,
oh God, that's funny. It's a horrid feeling.
Yeah.
Horrid
like
feeling.
I was like, now I got to throw this shit in the dumpster.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna not be happy that I'm out here cutting cups for this fucking tournament with no pants on.
Yeah.
Just dragging sack.
Yeah. Dragon sack.
But yeah, it was, and I blame it on work.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep changing my wake up times.
Yeah.
And expect me
to not be regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm very, there's a certain time things happen. And it just fucking threw me off.
Yeah, I get it.
It was a fucking hour early for one.
Yeah. Kid this morning, very first period of the day. I have a guest speaker in. He raises his hand and he goes, this is before the speaker starts talking. He goes, hey, Evans, is there a bathroom close that I don't actually have to go to, like, the public bathroom? And I'm like, and as I'm saying, he goes, no, never mind. I gotta go, and just runs out of the room. Comes back like 15 minutes later, looks just distraught. And I said, dude, you okay? He goes, I hadn't pooped in 3 days. That one was a big one.
Oh my God.
I know. I was like, holy shit, you haven't pooped in 3 days? He goes, no, I don't know what happened. I'm like, okay. Like, what the hell?
Try to be more regular,
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, man.
I've never understood that, man.
Me either.
There are like more people than you think. There's like, hey, I shit like twice a week.
Yeah.
What?
How?
I mean,
Are you hurting? You got to feel bad.
Yeah.
You can't feel good.
you could never feel good because I
No.
always feel amazing.
Oh, afterwards?
After.
You're like a new man.
Yeah.
New man. Everything fits better.
Yeah.
You feel more relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell he hadn't done it in 3 days, but apparently he pushed it out real good because he had to go. I mean,
Real good.
he ran out of the room.
Dude. Obviously, the bathroom is in the shop.
Uh-huh.
So, people work here.
Yeah.
This old guy that mows rough for us, he's terrible at his fucking job. And probably won't make it through the winter. There's a good chance of that. But he'd stop. I mean, like he takes some epic some epic
dumps.
Oh my God. And it's stressful for him.
Yeah.
Like you can hear it.
You can hear, oh.
Well, then I hire new people. And one guy's, he's, got his kids there too, but he's, in dad mode. He was ready to break the door down because he heard him. He goes, he was like, he was going to break the door down.
Make sure he wasn't dying?
He's like, I'm taking a shit in here.
Poor bastard's medicine's got him all
dude,
backed
I thought
up.
he was dying in there. I'm like, nah, that's just like, I don't even hear it anymore.
It's just
like,
Phil. That's funny.
He's so fucking terrible.
How hard is to mow rough?
You wouldn't think that hard.
No.
I don't hit a fucking tree, which he's not great at.
Yeah.
And don't cause mechanical damage. Like, I don't want to see fucking tire marks. Because it's like the worst thing that you can do is to damage your own grass.
Yeah.
Like, that's on you. Like, this should look really good here, but you fucked that up.
Yeah.
Because for some reason in a tractor, you felt like you needed to turn
sharply,
like a zero turn.
Yeah.
You're like,
just take it wide.
I'm just trying to get, stay ahead. And it's like, I pay you by the hour.
Yeah.
Literally, like, we mow the rough twice a week.
Yeah, you have plenty of time.
And it's fucking July.
Yeah.
And I have drought.
Yeah.
You're mowing dust, man. Like, I'm not even.
Not worried about it.
And I'm still paying you.
Yeah.
Like, just go ahead and do it. Just. But, I mean. Why'd you go up? Why'd you hit that? Fucking dropped it into a bunker next to a green. Like, what are you doing up there?
Yeah.
I was just trying to help the other guy.
Like,
no, that's why we have mowers specifically to go around that.
Yeah.
So you don't do it.
You got to pull behind then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well, I was just trying to. No.
Stop doing that.
I've told you this 9 times.
Yeah.
In the last month. Stop. I mean, like, somebody needs to fucking hillside dog that guy.
Hillside dog him. Gosh.
Yeah, so high school tournament out today. Almost shit my pants.
Nice.
Like, when you texted me, I was actually taking a nap. So I was like, what time? That's why that question was like, what?
What time?
What day is it?
Yeah. You should be done then, right? No more tournaments out there, right?
Tournaments are, this was the last one.
That's what I thought.
Which I fucking hate high school golf. I mean, obviously I played it, but.
Yeah.
You're really shitting on these kids.
Yeah.
Like, hey, the leaves are coming down and you have to find your ball.
Yeah.
Or it's penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not, like, obviously we do a pretty good job, but, once the tournament starts, we're off the course. That wind fucking blows.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And it's 40.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, it would suck. For sure it would suck.
It always did. I mean, I remember playing it. I'm like, yeah, but sometimes in October it's just, 70. It's like, yeah, but sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
Most times it's not.
Yeah. You got lucky last week.
It's like, and when it's 70, it's at 3:00.
Yeah.
For like 40 minutes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You're starting at 9.
Yeah. It's still 40 degrees.
40.
And cold.
And then trying to explain, hey, that sun comes up, it gets colder before it gets warmer.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like 10 before it's, okay.
Yeah. They don't get that.
It was cold as fuck.
Oh, gosh.
To come and thank God.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
I know you are.
Get this shit over.
Yeah.
And the golf season in the books.
Yeah.
Cut down 8 trees yesterday.
Wow. Good for you.
All cleaned up.
Nice.
That's a lot.
A busy day. That's a real busy day.
We had a big fucking bobcat with a grapple.
Oh, okay.
I just cut the trees and
Yeah. You didn't go.
And then the members coming by going, we were cutting down a lot of trees. Yeah. Like, it was approved.
Yep. You guys approved it.
Talk to the member. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, we don't do things without approval.
Yeah. So
how this works.
Don't argue with me.
Yeah.
You guys did it. And it looked better.
Yeah. Yeah. Trees suck.
Yeah. If I get rid of all of them, I would.
Yeah.
We just mow flat areas.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Guess we should probably talk about football then, huh?
Should we? Dude.
Yeah.
I don't know where you want to start.
Let's start. I guess we could start with the Ohio State Buckeyes since we're both fans.
Okay.
Okay. I hated watching that whole game Saturday.
Terrible.
I did not. I hate the defense, no matter how much people want to talk about how good it is.
Not good.
It's not good. You are going to get beat by teams who know how to score the football because this, whatever you want to call it, this cloud coverage prevent type deal sometimes, but other times you leave everybody out on an island kind of thing going on. Not going to work. Not going to work. You play any kind of team who wants to run the football, it's going to run it right down your throat.
Yep.
Because Maryland had some success running the ball, and they are horrible at running the football.
Yeah, they're a passing team.
Yeah. Offensively, for as good as weapons as they have, they do nothing to try to get them open.
No.
That offensive line might be one of the worst I've seen Ohio State have.
Terrible.
There is no push.
Nope.
There is no movement of any kind. I mean, if they beat Penn State, I will be 100% shocked.
Yeah.
100% shocked.
I have not seen a team yet, an Ohio State team yet, that can beat Penn State or Michigan.
Yeah. I haven't seen that team.
It doesn't exist right now.
I've not seen that team.
I mean, can it change in 2 weeks? Maybe. But I haven't seen it yet.
No.
They're terrible.
They're bad.
They're a bad football team.
Mm-hmm.
That defense, the cloud coverage.
That's all I talked about in the second half.
Super aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, is there no in between here?
Yep, none at all. None at all. I've never seen a team play a safe zone back end and then not blitz. But when you blitz, you put everybody on a man and say, good luck.
They zero blitz.
Yeah, all the time.
That's
awful.
That's how you get hit with 40-yard touchdowns.
Yeah. And you know what? Michigan's going to hit those.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, like, they're one of 3 teams that hadn't given up a 40-plus yard play. Like, congratulations.
Yeah, great job.
You haven't played a team that can do it yet.
Yeah. Your best Notre Dame doesn't throw the ball down the field.
And the amount of blitzing they do without getting sacks is amazing.
It's crazy.
Like, if you can't get pressure with your front four, you really can't blitz.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to work. Because if they can one-on-one block, that's why you have to zero blitz.
Mm-hmm.
And they just run into the fucking guard,
dude.
For the most part.
I've never seen a team blitz and then not stunt. Either.
Never. They just go straight ahead.
They just go straight ahead.
Bull rush.
Yeah. Like, you're not stunt. Like, your defensive line is not moving when you blitz. That's how you blitz. You got to get people moving and then opens up anything else.
And you have stunning linemen.
Yeah, that's what you have.
You have small guys.
Yes.
Small, fast guys.
Yes. You have one big guy. That's it.
And he's not that big.
No, not that big at all. Yeah, I'm disappointed in that. Now, do I think the defense is better from last year? A little bit.
Yeah.
I do a little bit. They've gotten a little bit better. But again, it's like, what do you guys, I don't even know what they are looking for defensively.
Yeah.
From a fan standpoint, you can't, when you watch other teams, you can tell what they're doing. We're trying to stop the run first.
Yeah.
You can tell a defense is doing that. Or you can tell if that game, I'm trying to stop the pass. I don't know what they're wanting from this football team.
Well, and I never liked his defense. First of all, he gets so many sacks. Like, well, he played in the Big 12 and all they do is pass. Like, nobody can run the fucking ball in that league. So you got to get sacks, but he also gave up a lot of points.
Uh-huh.
So let's not act like that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And his scheme is we play a nickel defense and we ask a safety to be a fucking linebacker.
Yeah.
And blitz.
The ransom kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of like, either play fucking nickel or don't play fucking nickel.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you don't play complementary football because their offense is so fucking bad that the defense on the field all the time and they don't get stops.
Yeah.
So, and I'm fucking done with Ryan Day.
Yeah.
He ain't great.
No.
Because he won't change anything.
No.
Of like, up tempo, take shots. If we get around the 50, we better try to score from the 50.
Yeah.
Can't score from the 5-yard line because you can't run the fucking ball.
Mm-hmm.
And you play up tempo with not a good offense.
Yeah.
3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Defense, I mean, the Notre Dame game is a perfect example. Well, they were getting gashed on the ground. It's like the defense on the field the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Like the offense was never on the field in the second half.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Not at all. Their longest drive of the second half was the game-winning drive.
Yeah. And they had the ball to 50.
Yep.
I mean.
Yeah. I don't like what they're doing. Again, when a good college football team, when you run the football, has 1 to 2 schemes.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know what they're doing. I don't like their best time running was when they were running power and they were pulling the guard. And then even that was not great.
Yeah.
But that was when they had movement. They had movement because you actually had guys on angle block. When you have undersized offensive line, you got to get angles.
Yeah.
It's easier blocking. It's way easier blocking down on somebody than blocking a big guy when you're undersized straight back. It's just the way it is.
Well, here's the funny one, too. Is I was like before I fell asleep because I had McAfee's show on and AQ Shipley's there and they do their offensive line stuff.
Yeah.
And he was talking about it because obviously they talk about the Eagles and blocking schemes, the 49ers, because they do a lot of zone.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But he says, you can't just zone block to zone block.
Yeah.
He says, you have to work on zone blocking. And this guy's been in the NFL for 14 fucking years. I think he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
If you don't practice zone blocking every single practice in full pads at full go, you can't be a zone blocking team because you just can't do it.
Yeah.
Because you have to be like, I love those, like right after the snap, you take a snapshot of the Philadelphia Eagles right after the snap. Their feet are in the same every one of them is like a half a step. Like it is perfect.
Yeah.
If you're not doing that, you can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't do it in college. We don't have a running back that can break a fucking tackle.
Yeah.
Like if somebody gets a hand on their hip, they go down.
I know.
So you run zone for cutback lanes and you have running backs that can't cut back. You have downhill runners. Just do it.
Yeah. But your downhill running, though, is bad schemed.
So you're doing it out of the fucking shotgun.
You're doing it out of the shotgun, and you're putting, again, they're undersized. You can clearly tell that they're undersized, and they play with no leverage because they're standing up at a 2-point stance. You're not getting any drive. You're not getting any push. So you then have to, they need to take a look at what Michigan, Georgia, and Alabama, how they do their blocking schemes.
Yeah.
Because it's all down blocks. Michigan runs that pin and pull stuff, and they run their gap scheme. Gap scheme is easy. Anybody can run gap scheme, whether you're big, small, fast, slow, because you're down blocking on somebody. It's the easiest way to get a block, and you don't have. And it's a gap scheme's a little bit like zone, but it's not as, you don't need to be in sync with everybody as what you're actually zone blocking in, because somebody's coming back around.
And there ain't one fucking time that whole goddamn game that a linebacker had a pad put on him.
No. Oh, God, no.
They've never.
No,
I don't know why we're not getting runs. It's like.
You can't block the front side linebacker.
The linebackers are free.
Yeah.
He was in the fucking backfield.
Yeah.
Untouched.
Yeah. And that's part of the problem with your just doing your straight up, hat on hat dive blocking, basically, is you're not accounting for the linebacker. If you're down blocking, somebody's open now.
Well, and they never get off a double.
No.
Like, if they got a nose, that double, it's a chip.
Yeah.
All you're doing is chipping him so the center can get him under control.
Mm-hmm.
It's a quarter of a second. You put a hand on his shoulder and just hit his shoulder on your way to the linebacker.
Yeah.
Never.
Nope. No, it's they won't. The thing is that they won't change.
No.
That's what's driving me nuts. Like, you clearly can tell that you're not good at what you're doing.
Yeah.
Change it.
That fucking ego.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you have to have an ego to get into positions, but, like, when you get into that, I won't change anything. This is my offense.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I like about McAfee's show now, that having Nick Saban, because I watch the Nick Saban one every week.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about that 2 weeks ago of, like, you got to build it in the line, because this spread offense thing, like, defenses know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to get back into the, hey, get under center some.
Mm-hmm.
Because getting under center changes everything defensively.
Yeah.
Because now they don't know where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
And your play actions don't fucking work out of shotgun. You can't do a hard play action. And Ohio State does go under center to run a play action. That's all they do out of it. It's like, hey, they're at the 50-yard line. They're under center. Chances are they're going to try to throw it down the field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And plus, everybody college lets you run the ball because most of them, you get into the, like the Iowa and the, like, you know, Wisconsin's starting to do it. It'll take them some time, but that stack and they're letting you in between the 20s, gain yards and run the clock.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just going to try to make you kick field goals.
Yeah.
That's what Ohio State should be playing.
Yeah. And they're getting there a little bit.
Bolt down once you get down here.
They're getting there a little bit. You could tell that's what they were trying to do Saturday in the second half.
Yeah.
But you were still taking stupid chances.
Yeah.
Like the last, I think they sacked Tua's brother. Can't remember his name. Yeah, Talia. One of their last drives in order to kind of seal the deal there. It's like, that's a good design. You brought somebody out, you twisted somebody in, and there's a huge gap for number 4 to run through. What the hell? Why is it taking you this long to do shit like that?
And I get so tired. Like, and obviously Joel Klatt does a lot of it too, of like, he's the best game plan or best call of like, dude, but he's not winning games.
No, you're
doing stuff like he had a hell of a game plan for Georgia. Well, you fucking lost.
Yeah, so no, he didn't. No, sorry.
I mean, that's just the way it is. This is a fucking win and lose business.
Mm-hmm.
And your offense is basic as shit.
Yeah.
You just have Ferraris.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's not.
Yeah.
But then, you know, like his conference today, they were talking about the run game. It's not being where he wants it to be. And it's a little bit because Igbuka's a little hurt. Of like,
what does that have to do with your running?
Fuck does a receiver have to do with your run game?
Nothing. Has nothing to do with your run game. Nothing.
And it's like we always talk about, it's fucking these little, swing passes out. It's an extension of it's not running the fucking football because most of the time you don't complete the pass.
No, or you get back to the line of scrimmage.
Or you lose yards.
Yeah.
Nothing like losing yards on a pass.
Yeah. The Saturday was the first time that I saw them actually move Marvin Harrison around.
Yeah.
He wasn't just out wide. It's like, oh, that's nice to see.
It's like, do you even watch the NFL? Like, do you think this last week, like Jamar Chase, do you think they didn't have a plan to take him out of the fucking game?
Yeah.
They moved him to, he was in the backfield 3 fucking times.
Yeah, exactly. Getting him matched up on people he shouldn't be matched up with.
There's a reason how your number 1 receiver ends up on a fucking linebacker.
Yeah.
Because the defenses can't.
Yeah.
Especially in the basic ass defense in college. Most of the time they're playing zone anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is. It's scared. And my brother said this, years ago now. And it's that. He goes, they're just going to turn into a Lincoln Riley where like you put up points with no defense and then a day where a defense or you're not having a good offensive day, you get beat.
Yeah.
Because you can't stop anybody. Mm-hmm. And if you don't score 50, you can't win.
Yeah.
And that's what they are.
Yeah.
Now, granted, obviously, they're still undefeated and everything.
Yes,
but,
I mean, we're talking like they're like the worst team ever.
Yeah, but it's just the same
it's
shit.
It's frustrating
and you
because
won't change.
Exactly. That's why it's more frustrating than anything. It doesn't seem like you're taking accountability for what you're bad at.
Yeah.
And that's what's frustrating as hell.
Yeah.
It's like you guys are going to compete for a national title every single year because of who you bring in.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. But if you're not going to change something the way that the game's changing, then you're not doing any kind of service to anybody.
Yeah. It's like, like you love the spread offense and all this stuff, but like take a look at what Georgia does. Like they play solid fucking defense and their offense is not quarterback centric.
No.
So they can put anybody back there and be successful.
Yeah. And again, I think you see it this year. Like we always thought it was quarterback centric because you try to bring in Justin Fields and you got CJ Stroud. Kyle McCord is not really anything special.
No,
he's doing. But when you put things around him, he's going to play special because there's special guys around him. But you got to go back to running the football.
It's just like in that Notre Dame game. It's like, oh, it's his coming out party of that. It's like he threw 2 interceptions on that. Yeah. They just didn't catch them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then on the bottom line is you only had 10 fucking guys on the field and you barely was able to get in.
So to go back to like the shoot, I had something to say. I forgot.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Must be not that important if I forgot about it. But when you're talking about, Ohio State and everybody brings up, it's like, well, they recruit to beat these teams. You have to recruit to beat the teams that you have to get through to get there.
Yeah.
Like stop recruiting to beat these other teams. You got to beat Michigan to get to the playoffs.
And if you haven't been beating them teams anyways.
Exactly.
So.
And again, you lost to Michigan last year and still made the playoffs. That's because everybody else sucked.
Yeah. And it's the same thing this year.
You got lucky. You got lucky that everybody else was bad, okay? The fact that you haven't taken a page out of everybody else's playbook because they recruit hogs.
Yeah.
And they're good at it. You're not.
And that's the thing. When he made that reference, he's like, the depth on the offensive line. It's like,
that's your fault.
You've been there for 5 fucking years.
That's your fault.
Like, this is all your team.
Yeah. It's your fault. 100%. Don't put it on a position coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, they recruit that position, but you're in charge of finding everything out. You evaluate it just as much as everybody else does.
And we want fast, because we want to play fast.
No.
Well, that's not what the offensive line is.
No.
And you're mad at Lou Holtz because he called you a bunch of pussies.
You are.
You are.
You are.
You were getting fucking handled by Maryland.
Yeah. You are. I didn't see one tough person. And I like Joe Klatt, but stop defending Big Ten schools.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You work for Fox. They promote them.
Pretty big. Yeah.
Stop doing it. Stop doing it. You call everybody else out.
Yeah.
But you don't call out these schools. That's what it's starting to make me mad. Like, we liked you because you were not biased a few years ago.
Yeah.
That's why that's how you get up to the top now, because you were very honest about SEC, Pac-12, all of these schools. Now it's like to start the opening call of the Ohio State-Maryland game, you were talking about how LSU is ranked and not Maryland, and they have 2 losses. That has nothing to do with anything. That's you backing the Big Ten because Fox is telling you to back. Stop doing that.
Yeah, that
because you're doing the same shit that the people that are mad about ESPN.
Which is why everybody hates Ohio State anyways. Yeah. One, first off, our fan base fucking sucks. Like, they thinking...
Yeah.
Like, the amount of hate that we would get for saying what we just said. Like, it'd be people bitching like, man, this team's not good. Well, they can't beat Michigan. You guys are fucking stupid. We're the greatest team ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, calm down.
Yeah.
And the shit they say to recruits when they don't choose Ohio State is fucking wild.
I know. It is super wild.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, that kid's 17 years old, right?
Yeah, exactly. You fucking
You're
moron.
fucking 40.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
You didn't even you don't even have a college degree. You didn't go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not.
People get so mad. Like, if you went to Ohio State, you have a little bit more to say. You can say we.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Now, on the other half of that, fucking Gus, man. I fucking love that guy.
God, he's
Dude,
good. He's good.
They're having a barbecue and they didn't invite me. I'm like, Jesus, that was awesome. I fucking love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he doesn't, like, he's like the 4th team on NFL.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Oh, I know. What the hell's wrong with those people?
He always did Lions games because nobody cared about it. Now he doesn't do Lions games because people care because they're pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's like, how is he not?
How did he not replace Joe Buck and them? How did he not get up there with, I don't know who they have doing it, but.
It's the Panther.
Yeah, I know, but who's the
I don't remember
other
who
guy?
It is, yeah.
Like,
well,
he
the
should have
Panther
been,
is the color guy.
Yeah, sorry, the play-by-play.
I don't know.
Like, he should have been the play-by-play guy.
He is so awesome.
He's so awesome. He says cool shit.
That was the thing, too, of, like, people get pissed off because he keeps saying the world-famous Buckeyes.
Yeah.
Of, like, just watch the video, and he tells you why.
Yeah.
It's because of Jesse Owens.
Yes.
It has nothing to fucking do with his football team.
No,
like,
nothing to do with it.
Fucking world-famous. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
He went to Nazi Germany.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking sent Hitler home pissed off.
Yes.
That's what happened.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. No, I like Gus. He's good.
He's great.
He's good. No. So yeah, I mean the Buckeyes they're gonna have to change something. I hope something clicks. I mean, obviously we want them to win. It's not going to. But
no, I fully expect, because there's a guy out there that's got to fix his fucking image. And there's a coach that's probably going to lose to Michigan. And if you lose to Michigan and miss a play, he's getting fired.
Yeah. Yeah, you think they hire Urban then?
Yeah. As hey, let's sit this in and then see if Hartline can.
Yeah.
Let's give him a buffer.
Yeah. Well, they said I read somewhere where their Michigan State's putting together some booster money. Did that get any traction?
No, it can't. Like, they're going through so much shit.
No, they can't.
Like, Urban Meyer can't go. Like, he
I
can't
don't
go.
Think
He's not going to go to the Big Ten, I don't think. But also, like, hey, I got like this finger in a girl's asshole thing going on. Like, me coming to your campus with all the, the gymnasts.
I would love to have Urban Meyer back.
I would too.
And a solid offensive coordinator. Yeah. I wouldn't care if you give me back Ryan Day as an offensive coordinator.
It
seemed like he was better when he was just the coordinator.
Well, that's all he's doing now.
He's moved. I know, but it's different. It's not the same.
I know.
When they ran shit when he was there, people were moving. They were doing different things. Man, what the hell happened?
I want, like, when they fire him, and eventually they will, I want a head coach that doesn't call fucking plays.
Yeah.
Because be the head coach.
Yeah, I'm with you. And then, like Georgia. God, Georgia's good.
Yeah.
Did you see a wild stat with Kentucky? And not necessarily Kentucky, but Stoops.
He has never won a game.
Basically, in however long he's been there, 8-9 years, whatever it is, he has had he has had 3 SEC wins where that team has finished with a winning record.
Well, it's every fucking year.
I know. They talk about
every fucking year. Kentucky's for real this year. And then they play Georgia or Tennessee and get fucking drowned.
They do. They do. Oh, my God, they do. And I'm like, I get it. He's good enough for Kentucky.
Yeah.
He's not a bad coach.
But, like, we got to stop.
But stop bringing him. Like, if you want to rank him, that's fine. But quit talking about they're going to upset Georgia.
And then that was the thing, too, of the one that upset me with Georgia is when Kirby Smart, when struggling with Auburn or whatever. And then after is like, every SEC, saying that they're not a ranked team. It's like, well, Auburn fucking sucks, dude.
Auburn's trash. They're trash.
Like, you just came out and was like, we shouldn't have to play anybody like that. Of like, dude, your fucking schedule sucks. Auburn sucks.
Auburn's trash.
You just had a bad game, man.
Yeah, that's it.
But no, you don't play anybody else.
Yeah.
So
no.
That might, you might play them again the way the West,
I tell you, the James Franklin with his sound bites going into the Michigan game, man. Like, what are you doing? You're asking for an ass whooping, dude. Asking for an ass whooping.
Did you see his clip from yesterday?
With the question that the guy asked?
And him going,
what do you
just throw it up? What are you talking about? That was fucking phenomenal.
Great, yeah. Did you see the guy who asked the question, his tweet?
No.
Today? He put on there and he goes, I realized I worded the question very poorly, this and that, took responsibility for it. He goes, but the people that are tweeting me and DMing me telling me that I should go kill myself and that I should, he goes, I find that a little too much. It's just football, guys. And I already said I made a mistake.
He just made it fucking worse.
Yeah.
It's Penn State football for one. They take it pretty serious.
Yeah. But no, like he goes, the people telling me that I should go kill myself and die, maybe a little much.
First day on the internet?
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, people do that all the time.
You basically asked him to say, hey, do you ever just tell the quarterback, fuck it, just throw it?
Yeah.
We're trying to win ball games here, man. I think
everybody understood what he was trying to ask, but that's not what you asked. You asked that you just say, hey, back up, throw it.
Yeah.
Just chuck it fucking deep.
But and I know, James Franklin knew exactly what he's trying to ask too, but I give him so much more credit. Yeah. Just like,
what are you talking about?
Dude, I don't even,
you're making my blood boil.
Like, I feel weird even hearing that. We just, hey, I don't care what happens, throw it.
Yeah.
Maybe the receiver makes a
Yeah, it was good. It was good. That's funny. Everybody shits on him. He's doing exactly what Penn State should be doing. Like, they're not winning national championships. They're not at that level.
people shit on him. They lost 2 games to 2 teams that were in the fucking playoff.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, he only gets, now, a couple years ago it was bad, but yeah, he's only getting beat by Michigan and Ohio State. Yeah. That's a pretty tough fucking go.
Yeah, exactly. If you could get one of them, yeah, but you're not there yet. And you won't be there because you just, you could get Ohio State because they always have one fucking year where they just shit the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was something like, I think he's 2-20 against top 10 teams.
Yeah.
Well, those top 10 teams are Michigan and Ohio State.
But who are you getting better? Penn State?
Yeah.
There's nobody.
They're a good fucking team.
Yeah.
Most of the time, they should beat Ohio State.
Yeah. They just fuck up.
The last 8 years, they had the lead most of the time.
You let a defensive end have 2 pick sixes.
Yeah. Yeah, should have
lost that game.
Yeah.
The year that Ohio State won the national championship, you get sacked you have a walk-off sack to lose the overtime.
Yeah.
Who the hell has that?
Miami.
Well, or just take a knee, dude.
Dude.
Just take a fucking knee.
What the fuck?
Okay, so there was a video circulating on Monday.
When he did it last time at Oregon?
No. The mouthing. Cristobal mouths to the offensive coordinator, goes, you may just want to take a knee here. That drove me fucking nuts.
That's even worse.
You're the fucking head coach. You yell out there, just take a fucking knee. You're in charge. Why the hell aren't you telling him that before you break the huddle?
You were undefeated.
Yes. Why the hell did you let that happen?
And then goes, well, you got to get 2 hands on the ball of there was 20 seconds left. They didn't have any timeouts.
Knee the fucking ball. And but his mouth, you can see him mouth the words, we should probably take a knee here. You let that happen, dude.
Yeah, that's on you.
That's on you. You tell him what to do. You are the head football coach.
Did they have any timeouts?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. So when I seen it, I
take the delay a game and then kneel it.
Yeah. Run out on the fucking field and get flagged yourself.
Get a flag, yeah. Then kneel it because you can't stop the clock after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do something.
Because I had to, when I seen it, I'm like, what? So rewind, trying to zoom in because I obviously seen it on my phone. Trying to zoom in to see if the other team had a time. I'm thinking, oh, they must have a timeout, and you got to do something. You can't just kneel it and then try to punt it. And
yeah.
Like, oh, they didn't have any.
No timeout.
It's 20 fucking seconds or 30 seconds, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was less than 40.
Yep.
When they ran the play.
Yeah.
And I'm not so sure it wasn't second down.
Yeah, exactly. What are you doing? No.
That's high school. That's not even high school. That's fucking.
Yeah.
Fucking Pop Warner.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Knee the ball. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
You won the game.
Yep. No, no, that's on him. Clearly, that's 100% on him.
And everybody's saying, well, it's not the first time he did it. And then they show the one, you can't do that with the Oregon clip. The other team had fucking timeouts left.
Yes, exactly.
You can't just knee on it. Because now if you kneel on it, you're not even running the 5 to 6 seconds off. You're just running a second.
Yeah.
You couldn't, you had to do it in the Oregon situation. They had a timeout.
Yeah. No, but this one was just clearly his freaking fault. We're on. No, like I said, that's high school crap.
Yeah.
That's
fucking
easy.
Terrible.
Get out of there. Oh. My team fucking sucks.
Oh my God. I fucking loved it so much. Just because.
Because all the shit they talked about him.
The shit he talked about Hackett. And it's been nothing but the same fucking shit happening to him.
100%.
100%. Can't get the fucking plays in.
Yeah.
Getting delay of game calls. Having to burn timeouts.
Yeah.
Can't fucking score. Can't stop anybody.
Yeah.
That Hackett's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing the same shit.
The same shit. Your one win, you had to come back from 21 down to beat the fucking Bears.
Yeah. Yeah.
You let the Washington Commanders score 33 unanswered points on you. 33 unanswered points.
It's one of those things, too. When you look at when we crown coaches of he's a fantastic coach. Okay, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think maybe Drew Brees had a little bit to do with that offense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Having a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah. Having
help.
There's no playmaker on that offense.
Yeah.
That's the biggest. That's one of the biggest problems. Yeah. You're the rookie or your best receiver has played 7 games in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Your number 1 outside receiver is slow. He's just a big target. That's it. Your best weapon is the undrafted rookie that you have on your team right now who plays running back.
Yeah.
That's it. That's your best weapon. And then you have the rookie that takes the top off.
Yeah.
Other than that, you have no playmakers on that offense.
It is.
And you can't run the ball.
Yeah. It's
Can't run the
fucking
ball at all.
bad.
It's no different than watching them last year. Again, I saw a tweet from a Broncos beat writer. It said, it's very possible that Russell Wilson is playing better than last year and still not good enough.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, he's playing way better.
He's at the end of his career.
He's playing way better. It's just not
what it is.
No, he's not. And then your defense is trash.
His best feature was extending plays and using his legs.
Uh-huh.
Well, he's fucking 35 years. Like,
exactly.
that shit
It's
doesn't
gone.
happen anymore.
No.
And he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Let's not go back to that. I hated the Vance Joseph hire from the start.
Yeah.
One, it's weird to hire back your former coach. It's just odd. That's just odd. Okay, super odd because you had guys that played for him still.
Yeah.
Super odd. Number 1. Number 2, his defenses, his 3 years in Denver, got worse as the seasons went on, as his years there. His defenses with Arizona got worse as he was there longer. He's not good at what he does. Why would you hire him? You had a top 5 defense the year before.
Yeah.
The only thing you weren't top 5 in was points allowed. But you had a top 5 defense. What? And you didn't lose anybody. You didn't lose a soul.
I mean, I know he came out and said, the trade, we're not going to be active at the trade deadline. You better be trading everybody and trying to get as many picks as you can. The team.
The receivers will be gone.
You have to blow it all up because you can't.
I mean, nobody's taking on Russell's contract. No, but the receivers will be gone. Sutton and Judy will be gone for sure.
Which Judy never fucking plays.
No, that's no big loss. We did. I'm not sure we picked up his contract, his 5th year.
Probably not. He's not good.
No, our best receiver hasn't played in 2 years. I guess he's tearing his ACL.
Shouldn't say he's not good. It's just like he's never on the field.
Yeah. They won't trade Surtain.
We can't trade him because he's still
your focal point.
But I'm saying tear it down. Like you can't. Like you got to get veterans. Got to go.
Mm. They already did that. They already got rid of Gregory last week.
Everybody.
Oh, I know.
Like the rookies and shit that you have need to start fucking playing.
They actually. I think Frank Clark played his first game because he was injured.
Yeah.
Played his first game yesterday, and he's the only. There's only 2 other veterans on the team that have more than 2 years experience.
Yeah.
So they are playing the young guys, but still.
This year's over. Try to get it,
Yeah.
Lose out.
Yeah. I mean.
Get a quarterback.
Get somebody. Yeah.
Because you can get a quarterback on a rookie deal and you can eat the Russell thing and just start over.
Yeah.
And they're going to bench him here in a couple weeks.
For sure.
Because you're not my guy. I didn't bring you in here. You're not good enough to do this.
Yeah. No, for sure. He's gone. I just don't know I couldn't tell you who our backup is.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't want a good one.
No, you don't.
The worst thing, you've been suffering for 6 weeks now.
Yeah. Well.
Or 5 weeks.
7 years.
Yeah, no.
I know what you're saying.
But the worst thing that can happen is to lose 2 more games and then go on a fucking winning streak and end up with the 15th pick.
No shit.
I mean, that's, you can't fucking do that.
Well, we're going to lose 2 of the next 3 for sure. Because we play the Chiefs twice next 2 of the 3 weeks. It's like Chiefs, somebody Chiefs.
Nice. That scheduling's fucking weird when they do that.
God.
Like, what do we? Which I understand that it's like we can't have them playing the Broncos at the end of the season.
Dude, we go Raiders at the beginning of the season for week 1 and then week 18.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we haven't played the Chargers yet.
And that'll be the who gives a shit bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
Of like, is McDaniel getting fired?
Yeah, exactly. We beat them. McDaniels is fired.
Dude, I started listening to Lombardi's other book today.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to the one that goes through his top 100. The other one is from years ago, probably 4 years ago or so, called Gridiron Genius. It's about basically his career with all the people he's been around and explaining how, and it, I mean, a portion of it where he's talking about head coaches that can't get out of their own way of, hey, this shit ain't working.
Yeah.
You can't just do it because you want to do it. You have to adapt. Because obviously it's based a lot on Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Because he was with him in Cleveland and in New England. But you'd like it.
Yeah.
Like the one he's on special teams now, talking about specialty. And it's a great chapter. I'm not all the way through it yet. But it's a whole chapter that's dedicated to one fucking play.
Mm-hmm.
And it was when Belichick was with the Browns. It was a punt return by Metcalf.
Mm-hmm.
But he uses that to, this guy, and then goes into how this guy ended up on the team and how Belichick, how they made T-shirts up that just Cleveland Browns colors said Strike Force. You got to play on special. It's like that mindset of you got to play on special teams.
Yeah.
And it's a whole chapter of just talking about how it's done, but it's all revolved around one play that it was a punt return that beat the Steelers.
Yeah, okay.
Of like, this is what team fucking football is and what a Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Tough to hear that now.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's more on Bill Belichick, the fucking GM.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they got no fucking players.
No, they're bad. They're bad. And Mac Jones is bad.
He's terrible.
Mac Jones is horrible. Mac Jones is absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Because that's the thing of like Belichick, phenomenal coach. But it gets to that point where like you were successful for like 2 or 3 years picking these late rounders that turned into mostly receivers.
Yeah.
Could have been Tom Brady throwing them the small white guys over the middle.
Yeah.
That could have been helping. But it's like, he didn't go to Alabama's pro day because he was going to pro day at Middle Tennessee State to watch a guard. Of like, hey man, like you're skipping a pro day of a team that's going to put 15 guys into the fucking NFL to go see a guy that you might draft in the 5th round.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Makes no sense. No sense. Yeah, I don't like the way that and it sucks because he's ruining who he is.
Yeah.
Because he's a fantastic football coach, no matter who is his quarterback or not. Fantastic football coach. But you're ruining your legacy by you're getting in your own way now. Yeah,
you got to get away from he's a genius.
Yeah.
And feeling like you're a genius picking guys of like,
if you get one,
like
you get one.
These good guys, maybe keep them around.
Yeah.
As opposed to just fucking shipping them everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because their defense is good.
Yeah.
Like if they could just score some fucking points and like, well, their defense is good. They gave up 35 points. Like, well, when you're on the field, the entire fucking game, especially in the NFL, it's pretty tough.
Pretty tough to do anything well.
Pretty tough.
Yeah.
Now, I was pretty happy because I at least seen the Bengals be something.
Yeah. They
now, granted, I understand it was against
but it doesn't
the Cardinals.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Burrow looked healthy.
When he hit that long shot, because that's like the first ball this year he's thrown over 15 yards.
Yes.
Of like, watching it going, all right, they look okay. They're giving up like some bullshit that kept Arizona in the game. But it was still all this, all right, we got some slants, we got some 10-yarders. The offensive line's still fucking terrible.
Yeah.
But then he hits that deep shot. That was probably, 45, 50 in the air?
Mm-hmm.
When he hit that, I'm like, okay.
Yep.
Now, like he stepped into it and he fucking ripped one.
Yeah.
All right. And then he scrambled for like 10 yards of like, okay.
Yeah.
Starting to feel a little better.
He's looking healthier. And that's big. I mean, it's huge. Your worst problem is 2 of your 4 losses are in the division. That's the worst thing that's happening. Your record's okay. You can still make a playoff push.
You're 2-3.
You're 2-3. You're fine. But the worst part is that 2 of your losses are to Cleveland and to Baltimore.
The bad thing is that the Steelers are leading the division right now.
They are horrible.
I watched that game.
Oh, my God.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
The fact of... that was my favorite thing of like in the second half, at one point, the Steelers had scored 5 unanswered points.
Yeah.
But it was like, but you can tell when people don't watch the fucking game. Because it was just like a lot of people going about Tomlin just finds ways to win. It's like, you didn't watch the game because fucking Baltimore.
No, Baltimore found a way to lose.
That should have been 24-3 at like fucking halftime.
Yeah. God.
And everybody, Lamar threw that pick in the end zone. It's like, okay, that was a shitty pass. He shouldn't have.
Yes.
I get it.
Yeah.
Should have been back.
Game should have been over before this.
He threw 3 touchdowns that were fucking dropped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I was listening to Lombardi's podcast or listening to him a clip. he goes, it was a thing. They wanted the receivers catching the ball with their hands, so they brought in a rugby ball. Because the way it bounds, you can't really see. You have to catch it with your hands. Well, the rugby ball is bigger.
Yeah. So your hands are not as close together.
He goes, look at the tape.
Yeah.
Look at how wide their hands are, and it's going through the center of it because you've had them practicing with fucking rugby balls.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You want to catch with the hands? Tell them to catch with the hands. Throw footballs at them.
Yeah, exactly.
He goes, what are we doing with the rugby ball? Why are we practicing with a ball that is not the ball we use?
Exactly.
And then I kind of watched some of the highlights back. It's like 100%. Well, all their hands were fucking.
The one to Aguilar, his hands are wide as shit. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. That's funny.
But yeah, that game was. There's no way. Pittsburgh wins that game.
No, not at all.
Dude, and that's the greatest thing, too. Because all of last year, Mac Jones wasn't allowed to have any checks.
Yep.
The game-winning touchdown, he fucking checks.
Oh, you mean Pickett?
Pickett. Sorry. Yeah, Pickett. Not allowed to have any checks. Then he checks the game-winning touchdown.
And then he flashes to Canada, and he's pissed.
Yeah. He is.
What an asshole.
You just scored a game-winning, and he's just sitting there like, that's not the play I called.
Yeah.
I was going to run it to the left.
Yeah, exactly. With no running back.
Yeah. Like, hey, our best receiver. He's so fucking bad. I don't know how he got the job. Like, he's never been good anywhere.
No, he's horrible.
I mean,
he needs fired immediately. Like, I hope they fire him in the offseason or in the.
Like, Tomlin's getting fired if he doesn't.
If he does, yeah.
You can't. As a franchise, I know you don't like to fire people.
Rooney, you need to step in and fire him.
But you can't have your head coach bringing this.
Yeah. If you like Tomlin and you want to keep him, then you fire Rooney.
Yeah.
Or you fire Rooney. Yeah, fire yourself. Rooney, you fire Canada. That's the only way it's going to happen.
Yeah. It is. I've never seen anything like it.
No. Because you have some talent. You have some young talent. Pickett's not horrible. Yeah. You can work with it.
And that's the other one of like, you're at Steeler now, Najee Harris. I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
Dude, he's bad.
He is.
He's slow.
Yeah.
He's really slow. Like when they bring in the little guy, he hits holes faster. He gets his cuts. It's like, yeah, this is nice.
But it's one of those things of you are currently right now built like a classic Steelers team.
Mm-hmm.
You can run the ball with that guy.
Yeah.
And Najee can pound.
Yeah.
You get down to the one. You have unknown receivers that can actually get some shit done and a quarterback that can possibly do some stuff.
And your defense
is fucking full of studs.
It is. It's so good.
And it's just like...
Dude, did you watch TJ Watt punch Zay Flowers? Try to punch the ball out? He punched him right in the fucking face.
Throat, man.
Right in it. Just, whoa. Yeah. My favorite is the Browns Twitter who catches that. Dirtiest fucking organization in the NFL. First Chubb, now Flowers.
Oh, God.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Boom. Boom.
And like, he didn't feel that till the next day.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Like, fuck, right in the head. Face mask.
That's probably how he broke his finger.
It had to be. I'm going to punch this ball out.
Yeah, crack him right in the fucking chin.
Jesus.
He's good.
He's so good.
He's good. What cracks me up is he was nobody at Wisconsin. Like, you didn't even hear about him. You knew who he was because his last name was Watt.
Right.
But he didn't do anything. And then he gets here, it's like, he's the best player in the league.
I did like with JJ talking about, it's like, okay, so you got JJ, TJ, and Derek.
Yeah.
It's like, how is he not DJ? And JJ's like, oh, he is a DJ. But Full House at the time, kids in school started calling him DJ Tanner. So he just went by Derek. So it's like, oh, no, that is
he is
JJ, TJ, DJ.
Yeah.
But DJ's like, now fuck this.
Yeah. DJ Tanner. That's good. That's funny.
Like, that's perfect.
That's good. He is a DJ. Funny.
Oh, man. Then, first off, a couple things. Like, today, for some reason, like the George Kittle t-shirt getting way blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they don't like each other as teams. Like, that's a rivalry from way back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's just first off, calm down.
Mm-hmm.
Just listen to your buddy's show on the way over. He is fucking crazy.
Okay.
He said, well, I assume I'm talking about.
I think so. Yeah.
they're talking about it like when I got in their football at 5:15 or whatever they do. Talking about it when I come over here and he's like, they're talking about it like, yeah, you shouldn't do that and stuff. And he says, these tight ends are turning into like how receivers act and stuff like that. And it's like, George Kittle, you're a tight end, dude. You shouldn't. It's like, dude, you not?
Yeah, you not know
like that's George fucking Kittle.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you not understand what tight ends are? Like they're kind of like almost the most important spot in the field right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're badasses.
But it was just like, you're a tight end, dude. It's kind of you're a tight end, dude. Shut up, like, dude. That's like a pretty. Yeah,
that's a legit.
That's like a pretty important job.
You're not telling Kelsey to shut up.
Yeah,
exactly.
No. He said something about Kelsey.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like about wanting all this attention and stuff. Like,
yeah, no.
Fucking slow down here,
exactly.
pal.
Easy there.
Slow down.
George Kittle caught 3 tutties. You can do what you want, dude.
Yeah. George fucking Kittle.
Exactly.
I mean,
nobody's
Jesus.
fucking with him because one, he looks crazy as shit.
Yeah. And two, not a like hand in the dirt fucking tight end too.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yes.
But then the other part of like, well, then Micah Parsons said, "Oh, you're making it personal now." But before that comment came out, Micah Parsons had to say after the game of like, that team's not that much better than us. It's like, dude, they beat you by 32. It was never a
never a game.
It was it was a blowout from the get. You like, you're not good.
No,
like you specifically as a human are fantastic.
Yes, your team is not good.
Sucks.
Yeah.
And they said, man, but that Dallas defense, and then it's the bias of not looking back at what happened. It was the Giants. It was the Jets. It was of like, oh my God, your defense is a fucking joke.
Horrible. Yeah, your defense is bad.
You just
played shitty teams.
You played really shitty teams.
Yeah, you got beat by the Cardinals.
Yeah. And you ran it down your fucking throat.
Yeah.
Like literally ran it down your throat.
Yeah. James Conner had what, like almost 100 yards and a couple touchdowns?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was but it's that dawn of like, man, their defense is humming. And then it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're not a good team.
No.
Dak Prescott is not.
Well, now teams now teams are definitely not afraid to throw on him because Diggs isn't out there.
Yeah.
Like Diggs gets a lot of interceptions, but it's like
he also gets
burned.
He gives a lot of touchdowns.
He gets burned a lot, but still, it's like
he gave up 9 touchdowns for 4 interceptions. Of like,
yeah, easy.
But now, I obviously would say I've been saying Dak. I said they should have traded for Deshaun years ago with that Dak. I've never trusted Dak, but it is a weird thing now of like former players, but just like on ESPN and Prime and but like not talking around, just going, oh, this guy's fucking garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh boy, man, like you guys are kind of a fraternity. Like that's a weird thing for former players to be like, he's fucking shit. He's never been any good. He's a pussy and his dick smells. I mean, it's like, what are you talking about? Like
his dick smells.
Smells like
stank dick.
Smells like vinegar.
This smells like guacamole.
Smashed avocados, please.
Oh, God.
But the 49ers are so fucking good.
That's crazy. Dude, the fact that they can't win a fucking Super Bowl is just beyond me. Now, I know they probably should have won last year if Purdy doesn't get hurt.
There's not a lot you can do about that.
No,
that was kind of fucked up. But
God damn, if they don't get one this year, you got to start questioning Shanahan if he can actually get the job done.
Yeah, I don't question him.
I'm not saying like firing it, but I'm like...
No, I'm not... Like a lot of people... he gets a lot of heat
because of who he is.
Because of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Of like, well, he wasn't the head coach. He was just the offensive coordinator. And I know they didn't score, and it was a bad... But the defense also didn't have to give up 28 fucking points in the second half. So we can go that route too. But, it's... the teams that they've had over the last, 3 to 4 years?
Yeah.
They're just the most injured team. Like it has been every fucking year.
Yeah.
Like it just everybody just falls apart. I mean,
yeah.
But I do love that. Well, listening to this book, like the whole fucking Browns thing.
Oh yeah.
Of like, guy of the moment right now, Shanahan, was on your fucking staff.
Yeah.
And that's still he gave a PowerPoint presentation of why they should let him go. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want this job, and here's why you should let me go. You drafted this fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, and I told you not to. Yeah.
But it's like, you know, you had Belichick. He wasn't good enough for you. Shanahan, of like, dude, like everybody that's really good at their fucking job, like you had in this building, but they were never good enough for you.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing, like with Denver, because he interviewed for Denver before he got hired by the Niners.
Yeah.
And they're like, basically, they came out and said, like, we didn't want him because he's a Shanahan.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that matter? What the hell does that matter? What does that do with anything? What does that have to do with, if anything, you should want him more.
Yeah.
The one of the two guys who won you a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Is a Shanahan.
Yeah.
So, you only have 3 of them.
I didn't want McDaniel either.
No. Yeah.
Like, Pete's doing okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was the other part, like Shipley was talking about, of like fans of teams going, well, what they're doing in San Francisco and what they're doing in Miami, like, we should just do that. It's like, you can't just fucking do that. Like, that's a whole system.
Exactly.
Like, that is like,
yes,
you got to know exactly. I mean, that's like a 2-year process to get to this.
Exactly.
Like, you can't just go, well, let's just run like what they do.
Yeah. You can't
Doesn't
just
work
throw that
way.
out there. No.
Doesn't work that way.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But it's fun to watch though.
It is.
And it's amazing because it's not, I guess the way everybody, like, because you think about spread offense and stuff like that, it's a very basic, hey, we just have these 5 guys we're not going to sub out, and we're just going to line up in different. Hey, this guy's going to be in the backfield, and this guy's we're going to take George Kittle and put him at the 1 slot. We're going to bring the 1 receiver into the backfield, and then we're going to take this guy and put him in, and then we're going to flood this fullback out, but we're going to line up in a fucking wishbone.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's all he's doing is just lining up weird.
Yeah, I know. It is. And when you simplify it, it's like, yeah, exactly. But it's awesome. But it's so cool.
It's like, we're going to line up and fucking, wishbone, and we're going to get 5 guys out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't know where they're going to go, so good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and then people use that system to shit on Brock Purdy, like he's not a good quarterback.
I know.
Like, did you not see those fucking throws?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
He just threw it over a linebacker's head and in between a corner and a safety.
Yeah, he's good.
20 yards down the field.
Yeah.
Well, anybody with this offense, like, no.
Trey Lance couldn't do it. Trey Lance couldn't do it.
He's out of there. Jimmy G
couldn't do any of that.
Do it.
No, Jimmy G couldn't do any of that shit.
Well, it's like, he's still got to fucking play the game.
Yeah.
I mean,
doesn't make any sense.
That was the best thing I seen is like, so you're telling me that I can't remember what's the shitbags coach at Iowa State?
Matt Campbell.
So you're telling me Matt Campbell had Brock Purdy and Breece Hall.
Yeah.
And couldn't win a fucking game.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like, shit, I didn't think about it like that. Yeah. Breece Hall is fucking phenomenal.
He's good. Yeah. So good. Dalvin Cook's contract looks stupid now.
Yeah. Which Dalvin Cook was there for like the first half of the season if he wasn't all the way back.
Yeah.
I think this, when your running back is running away from cornerbacks down you're back.
You're good. Yeah. You're fine. You're okay.
But that is just like, dude, how did you not? Like, you couldn't beat Iowa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Isn't that weird?
They can't fucking score.
No. Isn't that weird? How do you have these guys?
And they let you up and down the field.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could literally just get to the 30 and kick a field goal every time and win those games.
Yeah. That's funny. Weird.
Because you just think about that. Him and PJ Fleck were the fucking love of football.
Yeah.
And it's just like, these guys aren't.
Yeah, the rah-rah guys.
Oh, you mean they won some games at Eastern Michigan?
Yeah.
And it was like, row the boat and I'm a genius.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
Exactly. It's crazy. It's crazy how just coaching and scheme makes that big of a difference, isn't it?
It's massive.
Yeah.
And nobody thinks about it. And that's obviously, I'm listening to these books and stuff like that. But then you hear players talk about it, especially in the NFL. It's fucking, he goes, it's always, and nobody knows, it's just culture.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a culture.
Yeah.
And your coach sets the culture.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gives examples of, like, you got to treat everybody, people play by the rules and do this. And, like, the second that you get outside of it, he said, because the fucking locker room knows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you're treating things differently, the locker room knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you fucking watch San Francisco, it seems like they're having a hell of a good fucking time and that they all like each other.
Yeah.
Fucking Detroit.
Yeah, I know.
It's not that, like, they got a bunch of good players.
No.
I mean, they've just done their draft picks.
But they've believed in what the head man
This is what we're fucking doing.
Mm-hmm, they believed in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bought in, and now look at them. Yeah. No, it's great.
And then you look at, like, Chicago, they have no fucking clue.
No.
That is such a weird thing of, like, and I don't think, obviously Justin Fields is done in Chicago. They're going to, they're going to pick one of these quarterbacks and he's going to hit the market and he'll just be a backup for his career. And that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Probably end up being a backup in, like, Baltimore or something
Baltimore. I wouldn't even be surprised if Kansas City picked him up as a backup.
Something like that.
Really?
Just give you an option of, like, hey, you're going to be a running quarterback, and if we ever need a backup, we don't expect you to fucking throw it.
Mm-hmm.
But these 50-yard touchdowns that you're good at,
yeah,
okay.
Uh-huh.
But it's just one of those weird things of, like, hey, you're coaching for your job.
Yeah.
And if you don't think that he's going to be your future, run the fuck out of him.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what if he gets hurt? You fucking suck.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you going to lose a game? I mean, you're not winning games trying to make them throw.
Oh, I know.
Just fucking run.
Yeah. It bugs me to death, too, like, with you saying, like, a few times, like, I was watching the Jets and the Broncos game, and, like, the Jets didn't go for it, like, a 4th and 1 on, like, on Denver's, like, 10. They kicked the field goal, and I'm like, you're 1-4.
Yeah.
What? Your season was over when Rodgers got hurt.
Yeah.
Go for it. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like, Salah, you're safe. You have an out now. Rodgers got hurt. You're not fired this year. That's your out. You're fine. You're safe for another year. Go for it. What are you doing? Now they end up winning the game, but still, it's like, what the hell? What are you waiting on? Go for it. It's 1-4.
What are you doing?
Well, yeah. My mindset is like, nah, let's fucking go for it. What's the worst that's going to happen?
Yeah, because that's my thought on the whole Justin Fields thing. He's not your guy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in that fucking building, besides the people that drafted him, because it's always going to be a coaching, it's always going to be a fight. You know he's not your guy.
Yeah.
He's not a pocket passer.
Mm-hmm.
He's shown that he's not a pocket passer. You don't have an offensive line to have a pocket passer, so let's say that also.
Yeah.
Just go fucking wild.
Yeah.
If he gets hurt, hey.
It's all right. Happens.
He can't bitch about it because we tried to make you a pocket passer and you got fucking sacked.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those are on you because you hold on to the ball for fucking ever.
With a shitty
6 seconds. Line. Okay.
Yeah.
Throw it away. But it's just one of those things of just run them. And, like, in Indianapolis, same thing. Anthony, hey, you need to find out now if this guy's going to fucking hold up or not.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't seem like it. I mean, he's played 5 games and he's
been
went
hurt
out
twice.
of 4 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, good thing you got Gardner Minshew.
Hell, that might be the best fucking signing.
Yeah.
Because obviously with the way the AFC South is, like, hey, everybody's kind of in it.
Uh-huh.
Like, Gardner's kind of...
keeping you in games.
Yeah.
Keeping you in the division.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get Jonathan Taylor back.
I'm going to tell you what, though, man. The great thing... Now, granted, obviously, coaching and everything... The fucking terrible hire in Carolina. He's terrible. Frank Reich's a terrible fucking coach. He's a terrible fucking coach.
Yeah.
And you hire a guy that got fired because he was a bad coach 3 months after he got fired is a weird thing.
Yeah.
Anyways. But boy, the fucking Carolina fans watching CJ Stroud fucking not throw interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know they got 2 wins for a team that was probably supposed to go 0-17.
Yeah.
Of like, guy takes care of the ball, throws touch, let him down the field and took the fucking lead. Not his fault that defense couldn't hold it. But I mean, they're a fun team to watch.
Yeah,
like
Texans.
I fucking D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah.
Fucking it.
I'm in with him, yeah.
And I don't understand the Carolina thing of like, I can't remember. Well, he's defensive coordinator for the 49ers now. So it's,
oh, yeah.
I guess you don't want to miss out on a head coaching job, but it kind of worked out where he's at.
Yeah.
He was your head coach.
Yeah.
He had the same fucking roster and they were winning games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he's like, no. Let's get this guy that has had probably one of the better rosters in the fucking league as far as offensive line and couldn't win a fucking game.
No.
Let's get him. He just got fired.
Yeah.
He's on the market.
Exactly. Yeah. It makes no sense. And the hirings of like that, like you said, just doesn't make any sense. Who do you want? Let's get the guy who was just fired.
Yeah.
For not winning games.
Yeah.
Okay. When the guy we had here was winning games.
Yeah.
The
team seemed to fucking love him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the same thing in Vegas.
Yeah.
Fucking Bisaccia takes him to the goddamn playoffs. Should have beat the Bengals. I mean, should have beat the Bengals.
Yeah.
And you didn't even really give him a chance.
No.
It was just like,
yeah. Dude was awesome.
And people shit on Indianapolis for having Jeff Saturday come in and not paying attention that the guys that they asked in the staff to step up said no.
Yeah.
Because no interim coach ever keeps the fucking job.
Yeah, so why would I want to do that to myself?
You come up and do a good fucking job, you're going to lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Now another coach coming in, he can't keep you around.
Yeah.
Because the players are going to go, you just can't do that.
Sorry. Yeah.
Hey, go find a job somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why the fuck would you step up and make that?
Yeah, makes no sense. Makes no sense.
And then that's the other thing, too. If you take that interim job for the last 6 fucking games and you go 1-5, then you go interview for another job and they're like, he's got a shitty record as a head coach.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny. You're right, though. I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah. Name an interim coach that kept the fucking job.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean.
Yeah, there's any. I don't know him. Barry Kitchens? Seriously, though, that's the one that comes.
He got fired.
He got fired the next year. Yeah, exactly.
He didn't make it through the next season.
No, didn't make it to the next season.
It was fucking 4th and 12 quarterbacks draw.
Yep. They won't see it coming. But that's the one that.
Where the fuck is that guy now?
North Carolina.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's.
So they're gonna fuck up at some point.
I think he's the quarterbacks coach or tight ends coach or something like that at North Carolina.
That's the funny thing too. Of like, this guy wasn't even a coordinator.
No, not at all.
You fired the coach, and then what? They bring up Todd Haley to finish the season.
No, Greg Williams
to finish the season. So that
won games.
Yeah,
and then fired.
But this guy comes is like, hey, we need a fucking offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring you up.
Yeah.
Okay, we won 2 games. Yeah, fuck it. You're the head coach now.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's funny. Funny. Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's good stuff.
That was fucking hilarious.
Freddie Kitchens.
Freddie fucking I forgot about that cat.
Yeah. Freddie Kitchens. That's the one that I can remember that came in the interim coach and then got the job the next year.
But not really, though, because he wasn't the interim coach.
No, he wasn't the interim coach. No, I guess it was Greg Williams, but yeah. It's funny. But I guess somebody on the same staff got it. Yeah.
Like, quarterback sneak? Okay.
Yeah.
We were in the game.
We weren't, yeah. We were winning, right?
Yeah.
What
was like that? This is it. Was it Saleh or whatever that ran the quarterback sneak on 3rd and 10 from down by their end zone so you get better position to punt?
Yes.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you're not making the playoffs. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And that was like game 14.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking 2-12. What are you with?
Fucking punt the ball.
Throw a deep
Go
shot. What's it fucking matter?
Exactly. I just don't want it blocked. Like moving up 5 yards.
Need an extra
yard.
They only gained like fucking yard and a half.
Yeah, we just didn't want to have a bad punt.
We didn't want them to score so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, man. Probably getting to be about that time.
All righty.
Gonna end it?
Yep.
All right.
WideSide.